I love the fact that in this picture, she's still a child. I mean, that's what every parent remembers, was when they were children, just simple, joyful children. Because of you, my daughter is alive.
It was family that founded this place. The Hutch came about because of two brothers, Dr. William Hutchinson, a local surgeon, and Fred Hutchinson, a baseball hero. We know the name of Fred Hutch as a cancer research center, but Fred Hutch is also one of the biggest Seattle sports heroes ever. He was a brilliant baseball player and manager whose life was cut short by cancer.
In 1938, the golden era of Pacific Coast League baseball, Hutch went an amazing 25-7 with the Seattle Rainiers. He won his 19th game on his 19th birthday in front of over 16,000 at Sick's Stadium.
And he went on to national fame with the Detroit Tigers, winning 95 games in 11 years. He later managed the Rainiers and the big league Tigers, St. Louis Cardinals, and Cincinnati Reds.
Tragically, over the holidays in 1963, Dr. Bill diagnosed his brother Fred with lung cancer.
Somebody says you have a malignancy and it's cancer, and you just don't know what to think.
Hutch, who was known as a fighter, returned to the Reds and managed them through half a season.
The outcome for people with lung cancer at that time was really quite dismal. And within a year of being diagnosed, Fred Hutchinson died of his lung cancer.
Shortly after his death, friends in the baseball community created the Hutch Award to honor Fred's memory.
The award recognizes Major League Baseball players with the fighting spirit and competitive drive that exemplified Hutch.
The first two winners of the Hutch Award were two of the greatest baseball players of all time, Mickey Mantle and Sandy Koufax, from where I was born in New York. Fred Hutchinson's inspiration didn't end on the field. Dr. Bill Hutchinson was driven to build a compassionate legacy for his beloved brother.
In 1975, he opened a new research center with a mission to eliminate cancer as a cause of human suffering and death. Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center is a living memorial to Fred.
40 years ago, when the Hutch opened its doors, Dr. E. Donald Thomas had the same determination and drive that Fred had shown. Dr. Thomas and his team were in the early stages of a pioneering treatment for blood cancers. I was fortunate to be able to join that team, and the team had really one vision, which was to make bone marrow transplantation a therapy that would change the outcome for patients with leukemia and lymphoma.
It took years to refine the process of bone marrow and then stem cell transplantation. But Dr. Thomas, Dr. Reiner Storb, and then Dr. Fred Applebaum, Dr. Gene Sanders, and countless others on their team experienced the thrill of bringing about cures where there had previously only been loss.
Experiencing these life-saving developments filled everyone at the Hutch with a sense of potential. The researchers who come here, like myself, are still inspired by the vision, drive, and success that was the core of Don Thomas's team.
Our Nobel Prize-winning work on bone marrow transplantation provided the first definitive and reproducible example of the human immune system's power to cure cancer.
Today, we continue to be world leaders in this revolutionary field called immunotherapy. The Hutch as an organization brings together so many different people working on so many different kinds of research. We have health economists, we have behavioral scientists, we have nutritionists, we have biostatisticians, in addition to basic scientists and clinicians. And so all of us are working together with this one goal.
One thing that's at the top of the list, it's to train the next generation of investigators who will lead the charge in developing curative approaches for cancer.
More progress has been made in the last 10 years in oncology than has been made in the previous 50 years.
This is a new age, it's a new era. We can see a tsunami coming of new treatments that will ultimately, we hope, cure all forms of cancer.
We're about to bring to the clinic new targeted therapies in pancreatic cancer, a cancer that has never been treatable up until the last year or so, and it's colon cancer and breast cancer and bladder cancer.
Because of the Hutch, my daughter is a freshman at university. And because of the Hutch, my husband has regained his health and is working.
We can cure certain cancers today using immunotherapy. The question is, how do we extrapolate that to all cancers? And my view is that if we don't accomplish that, then shame on us.
Now is both an exciting time, but also a challenging time, as the certainty of federal funding becomes less. Our reliance on private donations becomes greater.
We need your support so that we can move as rapidly as possible towards these treatments. If we didn't have any hope, if we didn't think that there was anything that we could do, this wouldn't be so important.
Private donations allow us to get from an idea to a cure faster. We can't do this without you.
There's still a lot of work to do, but with your help, we will get there.
We will get there.
We will get there.
We're alive today because of cancer research.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.